This is how I'm feeling.
Today, from Ford Field in Detroit, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They'll run for the first time with Saquon Barkley. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. In a word, I would say productive, finding the end zone 3 different times.
Is it possible that you're really underselling it? 3 touchdowns, just going to call him productive?
Right. I mean, what do you want?
This guy had a nose for the end zone.
He was good.
Had a snootful, didn't he? How about that? Big-time game.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Throwing is Stafford. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up. And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Stafford. He dumps it off to Barkley. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Now Stafford. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. So the completion results there in 9 yards, and that's going to make it 4th down. How about this for an opening drive decision? You got 4th and short, just outside of field goal range in all likelihood. What do you do?
I'm going for it. I've got to go get it right now. I want to establish a tone. It's early in the game. I want to let my offense know that I believe in them. And you know something else? I let my defense know I believe in them also by taking that gamble. If we don't get it, it's okay. You guys will cover for me.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
I'm not sure he falls under the category of mobile quarterback, but he's athletic enough that if you don't keep your rush lanes intact, he finds a way to hurt you.
As coaches like to say, I wouldn't call him a burner, but enough there in the tank. From the red zone now, Stafford. And he's got it. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
And oftentimes we think about statement drives in the second halves of games, especially in the 4th quarter. But here, it's happening early, a definite statement. They've held on to the ball for a healthy portion of this 1st quarter already. And now after that completion, they're set up 1st and goal.
No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. Gano the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the 1st overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Dexter Lawrence. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff. He finds his man. Complete. It's Atkins. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. On 3rd down, Atkins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. He finds his man. Complete. It's Atkins. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And that last throw is going to keep him climbing that all-time passing yards leaderboard as he crosses the 25,000-yard mark now for his career.
He just recently passed Bart Starr. Next up for him, Bob Greasy. That's 2 Hall of Famers, 2 Super Bowl winners, multiple Super Bowl winners. So he's getting up with the legends now. Congratulations.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll run on the draw. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Gone. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So now the Giants set to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now in this ball game, and they got the victory last week against the Rams, so some good momentum as they come up 1st and 10. They will get 4 yards here on the 1st down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there, and right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat, in every meeting with reporters. This week, he kind of said, I've had enough, and I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. 4 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. Kenny Golladay is intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. Meanwhile, Stafford's throw taken in by Slayton. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 40.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now Stafford. Catch made by Slayton. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Darius Slayton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make the score 14-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Well, Charles, you think about this defense. This week in preparation, you couldn't hide the fact from them that they're facing a team that's lost 7 in a row. You just wonder if they prepared the same way they normally do.
Yeah, that's a great question because normally that
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there.
Dexter Lawrence picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25.
Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fielded just inside the 20.
Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back.
And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10. The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes. Steady goes the offense. But you know what else is happening, too, because they are a team now recognized for the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford.
And that is incomplete. The pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
That's caught by Galladay. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Throwing again is Stafford. Escaping the pressure right.
Going right back to Galladay.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
And these two hooked up on a nice gain to play before, and I always admire play callers that see a play that works and go right back to it, so they went right back to him. The reward, they're set up with 1st and goal.
Steps away to his left. The ball comes out, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. So we come upon halftime here with the visiting Giants out on top as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, good work in that first half. More from you guys in a minute, but first let's get to some scores.
Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Dexter Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. To throw is Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Throwing on third. Goff going for the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Taking it about the 16. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, Stafford throwing deep for Galladay. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Stafford. He's going to try and go deep again. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Giants. Darius Slayton, 78 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Gano the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Goff now looking to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Atkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, if you're going to give out a little applause on that play, it has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the 1st row.
Now Goff.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by Xavier McKinney.
And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps, to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
On 2nd and 11 now. Stafford. Going to throw right side here. Complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defense.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. He sets to fire deep.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Lions are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Goff now to throw. Open man is Quintez Cephas. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Three quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. From the gun, here's Goff. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's Goff. He finds his man, complete. It's Atkins. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 13-yard line.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. They'll keep it on the ground. Atkins. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. Out of the gun. Goff. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Kendrick Bourne, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game, the interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Rasul Douglas picks it, and the Lions are right back in this football game. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. After the interception, here's Goff. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Dexter Lawrence getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff, he finds his man, complete. That's Atkins. Now he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass.
Really well done.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. They'll try and run for it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
That was 4th and what we would call long in that situation, wasn't it? That wasn't 4th and inches, was it?
No, I mean, you get in those situations 4th and 3, 4th and 4. That's a lot to, what would you say, a lot of pizza left in that box.
It certainly is. Not everyone dove in on that one. In today's NFL, this is a passing down. All right, this is not a running down. That takes a lot of guts to call that play and even better execution.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Goff now looks to throw. Finding Bourne here over the middle. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down. Goff looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And the Giants are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. That's now a 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Stafford. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Stafford going to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Rasul Douglas picks it. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line.
And that's now a half-dozen interceptions for him over the last 2 games. Because CD, remember, he threw 3 in the last ball game and now 3 more here. And
the way that you present it, partner, I'm not sure what sounds worse, right? Half a dozen over the last 2 games or 3 the last game, 3 this game. Either way, it's way too many. And that's something they'll have to work on, hoping to get through the rest of this game without having to address it again.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Goff. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on, and he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And they're trying to line up quickly here. Goff urging them on. Incomplete. And we're down to 8 seconds now. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Goff. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
With no timeouts left, that's a dangerous proposition. Work in the middle of the field. Fortunately for them, that one fell incomplete.
One last throw here for Goff. He's going to float this over the middle deep. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So a victory here for the